Okay, everybody, so for this project, you are going to start by choosing a simple shape. It's completely up to you what you would like to use. For the purpose of showing you how to mix colors, I've chosen a circle. You can do a heart, a square, anything you like, okay? So once you cut out your template using cardstock, you will trace your shape 12 times in total onto 2 pieces of paper. So try to get at least 6 or more per paper, okay? Now you have some color wheels hanging around the room, and the first thing I want you to do before you start to paint is to label your area, not inside, outside. So red, orange, orange, yellow, orange, yellow, and yellow, green. Now I'm gonna start from red. I'm gonna start with my warmer colors. And this is where you will be mixing your colors. So now I'm putting water straight onto my palette here. And then you're gonna mix up enough red to fill in this whole surface area, but we're also going to be adding other colors to it in order to make our other colors, like red, orange, okay? So I'm gonna start by using a pure red. If you don't think it's dark enough, just keep adding pigment. Okay, and I'm going to paint in my red. So now, since red and yellow are a primary color, that means that you don't mix them with other colors. They are used purely on their own. Now we have our 2 primary colors here. Our 3rd primary color will be here, which is blue. We'll talk about that later. So now I've mixed up my red and my yellow. Now to make orange, which is a secondary color, I'm going to take some red here onto my brush and add a little bit of that to my yellow, and I'm gonna test it out here to make sure I've got orange there. And when you're happy with the color that you've mixed, you can go ahead and paint that in. Need a little more red there. Now when you're painting, you want to go back and forth in smooth, even strokes because you don't want to gouge a hole through your paper. Right, so now we have orange. Now I'm going to come back and mix up my yellow orange. Now, all that means is that I've created orange using our 2 primary colors, and now I'm going to make the next color that is on our color wheel, which is yellow orange. So we have orange already, we have yellow, and we're gonna mix up that yellow orange. So I have my orange here already that I mixed up. Now all I'm gonna do is add yellow to that. I'm gonna test it out compared to my orange, and I see that it needs like maybe a little drop of red there. wants to give it a little more orange tint. Okay. And now we have yellow orange. So now we have yellow orange. The next tertiary color is red orange. So I'm going to take my red, that's the first letter that comes in the name. So that means it's going to be mostly red. So to the red, I'm gonna take up this yellow that I've mixed and mix that red into it. So we want it mostly to be a red tint, a red color, reddish orange. So I'm gonna test it out here. Now I have my red yellow. Now my yellow green. Here we have half of our color wheel. And now I went from yellow green, I'm going to go to a solid green. Now green is a secondary color, so I'm going to use that, mix it up using my two colors, blue and yellow will make green. We've made our green. We're gonna add some more blue back to this green to get that tint. So what I did here is more of a blue green, and this is more of a green. So now we should have a blue green here. Now we're moving back to our primary color of blue. Again, mix your colors on the lid. And here we have a pure blue. So now our next, from blue, we go to blue violet. And all that means is we're gonna take the blue that we mixed up already, maybe add some water to make more, and then add, remember, red and blue make violet. So I'm gonna take my blue, get a little bit of red up on my brush, not too much because we're not making red violet, we're making blue violet, which means it's mostly going to be blue. Now our next one is violet. So I'm gonna take my blue violet. I'm going to add a whole lot of red. And now finally my red violet. We have all the colors here that will make up our color wheel as an end result. When you are done, you may put your name on it and put them on the drying rack in the back.